What is going on, guys? It's KOJOFOREX aka GBP Emperor aka Emperor of Blues. I'm back again, this time for an educational content. It's been a long time I taught you guys anything about the market, but what we have this week is I took some three amazing trades all on GBP. You know, I'm the Emperor of Blues for a reason, GBP Emperor. So I took a trade on GBP USD, GBP CHF, GBP CAD, and I posted them on my Telegram, which has about 120 something thousand subscribers. So if you're not part of the Telegram, click in the link in the description to join the Telegram community. And I posted it also on my Instagram, which has 333,000 followers as at now, and people were just blown away. They were just asking, Kojo, how did you make that entry? How did you actually get that entry? And we want you to teach us how you got that entry. So as part of that, I decided I'm going to shoot a video detailing exactly how I came by those entries, and you're going to definitely be able to learn a thing or two from it. So without wasting my time, let's get right into the charts to explain to you how I got those insane entries. Yeah guys, so if you're watching here, you can see that currently I have my chart on GBP USD. Now I've marked up all of those charts of it already. Obviously, you guys know I've taught you guys so many things about my trading strategies, my trend line strategies, my support resistance, demand zone, supply zone, my short volatility ranges, and my long volatility ranges. So basically, if you have been following me for a long time, if you have not been following me, then it means that majority of what I'm going to be saying is going to be confusing you. So that is also a cue for you to smash the subscribe button right now and turn on bell notification if you haven't done that, so that you don't miss the videos that I drop. Then next time you can be able to follow accordingly. So without wasting my time, now the first position on GBP USD, as it may seem to those of you who have been following what I posted, you realize that my entry for that position was just around here, right? So very beautiful, great risk to reward, and all of this was also shared in the Telegram community for the subscribers as well, and also in the VIP, premium VIP. They had all the trades set up. So if you end up joining my Telegram community, you may want to also look into joining the VIP, because I dropped some of these insane trades there as well. So I took the trade here, and stop loss just beneath the range like that, just about some 30-40 pips stop loss, and currently it's running about 230 pips, which was beautiful. And I took this one as well for GBP CHF, also entry coming off just around here, put stop loss right beneath the range like that, and currently also running about 220 pips. And then the last one being GBP CAD, also has the same logic around this range, stop loss just beneath the range like that, and then we're currently also running about 210 pips on that as well. So the big question comes, how did you find these entries, Kojo? Now if you know anything about the pound, you cannot mainly understand that when it picks up one direction, it goes in that direction for a considerable long time. Now I am particularly a technical analyst, which also means that for the most part I determine direction of the market majorly through the technical analysis perspective than inculcating a lot of fundamentals. So in that logic, you realize that pound had already been bullish, right? So it was bearish, right? If you watch here, right, GBP USD, if you watch here, it was just on a strong bearish trend, right, creating lower high, lower lows for a long time, right? Low here, pull back, low, pull back, low, pull back, low, pull back a little bit, and then low. Normally you'd expect that it will pull back and then continue extra lower, right? But what do we observe here? We can observe something very unique here, that this particular range that we have here, right, the market eventually traded beyond that range, right? So it's like you're creating lows and highs and lows and highs and lows, and suddenly you come to create a high that supersedes the last pullback, right? That kind of gives a cue that perhaps something may be wanting to change on this market. And then as a trader, you must be very open-minded to kind of key in onto those information, right? Now I realized that that same range where the market decided to break, it came back to do what? To test that range and then pull back up, right? So this is more like the classic break and retest that so many people know of, right? Now you realize that after doing that, right, one thing about my strategy is that if you've been following me for a long time, we pay key note to highs and lows that are created in the market, right? So it means that as far as we are taking care of the keynote of the highs and lows, when this market was trading around here, right, we kind of realized that what is the most immediate low that this market had created. The most immediate low is these regions right here, right? Now if you follow people that talk about liquidity, which is like assuming that, okay, as far as the market is trading in a particular direction, there are some orders that are left here, or perhaps there are the market makers who would want to trigger price all the way here and come and take people that have their stops lying below here. I mean, when it comes to the trading market, generally people have their own concept, perceptions, people have their own, if you even qualify to call it a conspiracy theory sort of. But I am just trading the market. I am just following my technicals and making money out of it. Even if you go to as analysts on Wall Street, they're probably not going to be able to list all the factors that really make a market move at a particular range or make a market reverse a particular range. So if you're a trader who wants to burden your mind about finding that little bit of a truth, you probably spend your whole year doing that research and never find any tangible results. So as far as that is concerned, I let people assume their conspiracy while I trade the market. So obviously with that concept, I also kind of understood that we could have some reaction here based on the fact that my logic or my theory comes on the fact that if the market has been able to reverse from that range, there's likelihood that if it gets there again, there's supposed to be like a potential reversal. More so, if you look at the structure wise, if the market is supposed to continue bullish, then it means that ideally we would expect that we'll make a little bit of a retracement and pull back, right? But there are certain situations where the market wants to test its ranges, and then the ranges that the market like to test is normally the key areas in the market. And key areas are areas of a reversal, prominent reversal. So if you watch here, key area of reversal in this market is this particular range right here. So being that we have this area set out as a key area of a reversal, then it means that if price does not retrace halfway and then push up, then it's likely supposed to come and deter traders around this range, because it's supposed to like torment you, play with your mind, your psychology before anything happens. And this key area also sets itself as a very important zone because it qualifies what the structure of the market wants to do. If this market holds up there, it means that the structure is very strong and the bullish momentum is eminent. If the structure failed there, then we'll probably know that the market overall will probably continue its massive bearish trend. So that was a key area to kind of watch very well, and I particularly did take note of that range for a long time while monitoring the market. So if you watch what happened here, forward a little bit, you can see that what the market traded, came into that zone, and then what do we observe? We started seeing some price action within that area. Let me remove this red one so we see it clearly. We started seeing some price action within this area, and then what do we observe? Market pullback, taps into the zone very well the way we are looking for. Right now you can see that this is on the 4-hour time frame, but over a short period of time frame we've had what, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 candles, 8 for 32, right? So we basically have the market spending 32 hours in this same range. Right now you realize that per my candlestick confirmation logic, right, it would have made sense for us to even think that we could have even entered our trade here, right? Which would not be bad anyway, right? Which would not be bad. But being that I have been very experienced in the market, I know how manipulative the market can be. I'll show you a very current example. Then I normally refrain from taking like that initial interest or jumping in the market, and rather want to see like a reverse, more like a play around that zone to tell me that indeed the bears are struggling to push the market further down. So here's that cue for me to see that the bears are struggling to push the market down, especially like taking this very low right here, right? You can see that, especially if you want to have such a confidence, you want to actually see that the low has been taken, or you want to see some form of, some people call it manipulation, some people call it liquidity grab, whatever you want to call it, it's all up to you. But once you see such a key confirmation here, right, then it kind of gives us the cue that we're ready to go bullish. And that is exactly where I came into the market with my entry just around here, stops just beneath the range like that, and I anticipated my first take profit just on these highs here, all right, and then my second take profit on the previous range, which makes it this place, right? Because if you observe, we have some high here as well, and then we have some high here as well, and from there we've just seen the market play out extremely beautiful. All I had to do as a trader was just what, sit back, relax, and let the market do the rest of the hard work, which is something that most people can't do, right? Most people don't have the logic, the psychology, the patience to sit back and relax and let the market do what it wants to do. They are very much concerned when the market is going towards their stop loss, but also extremely impatient when it starts going into their profit. They're like starting to have that reverse psychology of a doubt. What if it reverses? What if I don't see my profit again? What if you're somebody that's not answered all your what ifs in the market, likelihood that you're going to make a lot of money is non-existent. So you want to work extremely hard on that. The same logic was used on GBP CHF. You can see it also held off strongly in this range, and then the same logic was used on GBP CAD as well. You can see that it also held strongly on this range, and that was exactly how I took these entries and made this amazing profit. So if you are a fan of my teachings and you like the way I explain some of these concepts very beautifully and want me to do more of these videos, you know what to do. Smash the like button. You can see on the banner we have road to 300k. You want to be a part of the family. I'm very back on YouTube. I'm going to be very consistent as much as possible, and you want to smash the like button, subscribe to this channel if you haven't done that. Drop all your comments. I want to read your comments. I'm going to respond into your comments. And if you also want to really benefit from my weekly giveaways, then you want to drop a comment, a very inspiring one, what you learned from the video, and I'm definitely going to pick those who drop the real nugget that they got out of the video and also select them as part of the giveaway winners. You don't want to forget to follow me on all social media at KOJOFOREX, Twitter, Instagram, everywhere, and click in the link in the description finally to join the KOJOFOREX Telegram community, and I'll see you there. Peace.